Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Woo! So, I sat down yesterday and I've been kind of looking at my videos, and I was thinking of changing the format of my videos. I was thinking of doing chubby girl workouts, chunk workouts. I don't know, I was trying to have fun. I'm trying to do something different because the hardest part of doing YouTube is getting into the rhythm of making content, because that's part one. The second part is making content that is valuable, something you get some value out of. So I was really looking at the channel yesterday. I was doing some project management stuff, but in the meantime, I was like brainstorming, and I was thinking of, changing it up, doing something different to see if this something that appeals to folks. I said this to me, it's a learning process. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments if you think that's a good idea to have chunky girl workouts or something like that. A thick Latina fitness. I don't freaking know. I'm just having fun with it. Like I said, this is just me just having fun, just doing something to stay sane. But things are pretty good. I'm almost done with the second module of my project manager training. No, I have not heard anything, just still rejection letters. Supposedly, unemployment numbers come out today, so we'll see if there's even literally any reason to try, because it's just, 6 months of getting rejection letters kind of wears down on your soul a little bit. So, but it is what it is. I am in good spirits. I have been sleeping a little bit better, and it is what it is. But anyway, guys, I don't have much to begin with today or much to talk about today. Just let me know what you think about that idea. I always like to just kind of, open source it, get some people's input. You tell me, Anna, that's dumb. That's fine. I just, gives me somebody to talk to. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the gym. So it's been about 2 months since I've done this workout. It's mostly the knee push-ups, or the push-up series. I want to see where my body's at, so let's go and take a look. Okay, so the last time I did this was on the 15th of June, and I did okay. So I want to see how I do today compared to then. So I'm going to go ahead and do the workout and then see how I compare from back then to now. I don't really want to look at the actual stats, because I don't want to I don't want to distort my my outcome. So let's go ahead and get started and see how I do. I did a little better in some aspects, and then I think I did a little worse in some other aspects, but let me show you what this was the last time I did this. The walk was 2.25 miles, which my foot was feeling great at that point. I did wall push-ups 10. I did 4 sets of those. Knee push-ups, version 1, version 2, I did 3 sets of 10. Pike push-ups, I did 3, and then with the touchpad. And then regular push-ups, I managed to do 2 10s. So let's take a look what I did today. I'm not sure if it's better or worse. I think I accidentally smoked myself at the beginning, and I ran out of gasoline at the end, which I'm not sure if I did better, worse, or I just kind of evened out. Anyway, so I managed to do wall push-ups. I did 15 of them, 15 sets of 5, so technically 75 in total. Knee push-ups, I did 5 sets of 10, so that was 50. Pike push-ups, you could tell right here, I was already feeling it. I only did 2. And then regular push-ups, I only managed to do 5. So I went back and I looked at the videos, and most of the problem that I have is that, one, I am top heavy. There is no denying this. These babies have their own zip code. So I hope you all understand that. Sometimes when I do push-ups, I'm also towing an extra 10, 20 pounds right here. So the problem I'm having, one, that when I go down, my elbows are winging out. That's the incorrect form. I need to be able to go down and then back up. So that's one problem. and number two, that I still have pain in the shoulder. So all in all, at least there is some improvement, sort of. But you know, again, I'll never know unless I keep trying. So that's pretty much where I'm at. And I'll just keep comparing these workouts with previous ones to see if I got better. So like I said, I think in some aspects the endurance went up, but because my body just, like I said, I'm getting older, it's just the weight keeps ticking up. So I don't know. I've been too scared to step on the scale the last few weeks. I'll be quite honest. Between the stress and the lack of sleep, I'm pretty sure it's ticking up. And I said, my fiance would tell you, I don't really gorge on stuff. He's like, you don't really eat crazy. You can't say I'm under eating because I am tracking my calorie intake and I'm trying to keep it below my burn, which according to my Fitbit, I burn between 2,300 and 2,500 calories per day, and I at least walk 1 or 2 miles per day, whether it's in the house or with me adding if I walk the 2 miles, it's about 3 to 4 miles per day, but my foot's hurting, so it's about like 1 to 2 miles per day, because, you know, again, foot hurts, I have to ice it and roll it and do what I need to do to get to do better. So I said, it's gonna take some work. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about those videos I did at the beginning. I really appreciate that. But for now, I will clock out for the day. I got work to do, so I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers. Please like and subscribe. Bye.